2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny Smith is here. Shaquille O'Neal. Big guy right there.
Ow.
Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Denver Nuggets at Pepsi Center. For the Nuggets, facing off here against a very talented ball club, this is a great opportunity for them to put all their skill and talent on display in front of the home fans. And the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the great dynasties, not just in basketball, but in all of sports. Kenny, this is a franchise that's used to winning.
Yes, Magic has done a great job of rebuilding this team, cultivating this young talent and creating a really positive culture.
Kenny, you know you live there. Free agents love L.A. This franchise doesn't stay down for long.
Thanks for joining us as we'll go now courtside with Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a one-game homestand for Denver as the Nuggets will try to recharge their batteries on their home court. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, there was no shine on that effort. Really lackluster. Their D was nowhere to be found.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, we know how much of a trailblazer LeBron James has been. He's taken charge of his own free agency to ensure that he is almost always on a contender. He has made it clear he has no interest in being around mediocrity. Kevin?
You're right, D.A. He wants rings and nothing less. We are far enough into the season now to determine the true contenders, Clark, or do you feel that isn't revealed until closer to playoff time?
No, I think you start to narrow that list down right now, Kevin. I mean, you begin to see which teams are capable of making runs in the playoffs. And obviously anything can happen between now and the playoffs, but the teams that are going to be there battling, you get a pretty good read on who those teams are right now.
So the Nuggets win the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Lonzo Ball out there with Ingram. And it's McGee in at the 5. Barton outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Kuzma. And the shot is long. Here are the Lakers. Ball, the pass to Kuzma. Unloads from 9. That shot off the mark. And the Nuggets going the other way. Harris outside. Down low. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Well, it was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played, but they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
I'd venture to guess, Greg, that if that game was played in their building instead of on the road, they win it.
And here's Los Angeles. 4-point game. Ball kicks to LeBron. The pass to Kuzma. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Murray.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Knocked loose. Stolen by McGee. Feeds the ball. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling Ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
Well, there's a ton to talk about Lonzo Ball, but if you focus just on what he brings to an offense, there's a lot to like.
Yeah, I mean, he just sees so much on the floor. I mean, he sees all the cuts and angles, both offensively and defensively. And we know his shot will be a work in progress, but it showed some improvement in consistency the second half of last year. And for all the circus that can surround Ball off the court, you forget that he is already an elite playmaker in the NBA.
That's good from Ball.
Wasn't the easiest of rookie years last season for Lonzo Ball. Came in with a lot of hype and high expectations. Yet, you've got to keep big picture in mind. Overall, a solid start to his career, and he showed why he is viewed as such a promising prospect. Can't give up on this kid yet.
He hits both from the stripe. And Clark, of course, with Ball, so much attention is paid to him because of all these outside distractions.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he came in with a huge amount of scrutiny. Played at UCLA from California, highly touted. Quite impressive that he handled himself the way he did with that kind of media scrutiny. He's got the ability, though, I think, to be an outstanding playmaker as he develops in this league.
Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Mason Plumlee.
Excellent shooting from the crafty guard. Ball is extremely reliable and consistent. Has a very solid pull-up jumper.
Now here's Murray. 11 points for him in that last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Murray with it. James covering. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Plumlee. Here's Millsap. Lays it up off the glass. Millsap's got his first 2 points.
And, you know, rebounding is about knowing where the ball is going as well as pursuing it. And I like seeing him hit the offensive glass and go right back up with it.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
Here's LeBron. That one doesn't drop. Barton with some nice D. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to Orlando. Up top, Plumlee. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Harris finds Plumlee. Back to Harris. 13 feet away. That one off the back iron and out.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
You know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Now here's Kuzma. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. McGee dishes to Ingram. Over Harris. And it's Ingram missing.
That's a good shot. Even though it couldn't find the bottom of the bucket, I like the shot quality.
And he banks in the layup.
You know, guys, not only can Ingram score from the perimeter, but he can get it done inside, too. I mean, the way he releases the shot and that extension he gets on it makes it very hard to block.
Now here's Murray. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now here's Ball. Following the miss by Jamal Murray. Here's Kuzma. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Harris against Ingram. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. James with it. Now guarded by Murray. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by LeBron. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers, and Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
Now here's Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the paint. Nice shot by James.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Here's Murray. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's his first foul. Denver on D, trailing by 2. Here's Kuzma. Got it. Good job in the low post. Kuzma's got his first basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's tipped. Murray against Ball with the teardrop, and it's Murray laying it in. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
He's super hard to guard is Jamal Murray because he's got all the shots, including recognizing when to use the floater.
Now here's Ingram. 17 points for him last game against Orlando. Here's Ball. Hits the front of the rim and out. Nuggets have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. Isaiah Thomas comes in for Gary Harris. The Lakers also changing it up. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Chandler comes with the double team. Thomas kicks to Millsap. Murray outside. 5 on the clock. Thomas passes to Plumlee. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Plumlee's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets. And Los Angeles guys shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Passes to Kuzma. Now here's James. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
Makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Free throw good, LeBron. We know star power is critical, Clark, but when you look at the great bench players, what distinguishes them in your estimation?
A couple of things, Kevin, when you talk about outstanding role players. One is not only do they accept their role, they embrace it. They thrive in it. They really relish it. It could be impacting the game defensively or impacting it with energy and offensive rebound. Sometimes it's a designated scorer who comes off the bench to just inject offense. Lou Williams as a 6th man.
Sure.
Vinnie Johnson when he was with the Pistons. I mean, there are a number of guys. John Havlicek, his great Hall of Fame career was pretty much started as a 6th man. So enough. Kevin McHale and so forth. You can go down the list, but they impact the outcome with some aspect or aspects of their game, which is awesome to see.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
One shot.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. Really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Now here's Stevenson. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Fires from the corner. Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. To the inside, Lyles, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Chandler, banked in off the glass.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Mason Plumlee. On defense, the Lakers. Pass to Hernangomez. He dishes it to Thomas. Porter kicks to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. From beyond the arc. Hernangomez, no good. Lakers have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Here's Hart. No good on the triple.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys. But if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
The Nuggets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Denver Nuggets, look at their improvement last year, Clark, especially on their home court.
Yeah, you know, they owned the NBA's 4th best home record last season, Kevin. Went 31-10, and, you know, some of it obviously is the altitude, but also when you've got younger players, they play better at home because they're not quite emotionally mature enough to be consistent on the road yet.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
And the first one drops.
And Lance Stevenson, man, I could say a ton about this guy, but he is a player who thrives in chaos. Broken plays, odd situations. Those are where Lance is at his best. I mean, he likes to play as a freestyler, and he excels in that capacity.
And so he makes both from the line. And with Lance Stevenson, sometimes he'll pull off an improvised play, Clark, that just drops your jaw.
Yeah, he's one of the most instinctive players I've ever seen. I mean, he does do some things that could cause you to pull your hair out if you have any. But this guy is competitive, great size, and he ignites a team because he can do a lot of things to help you win.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now, here's Thomas. 23 points for him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
And here is Los Angeles now. Denver able to drain the 3. Outside Rondo. Inside. James outside. Here's Bullock. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Now, here is Hernangomez. He has 5. Back to Thomas. Murray left side. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Another three for Denver.
I think Thomas likes the challenge. As a matter of fact, I know he does. Having a guy right in his face brings out the best in it.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And let's check out stats for James. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's around 30 points per clip, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Whew, he is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Porter against Stevenson. Out left to the wing. Bullock kicks to Rondo. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Bullock. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Nuggets. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Murray, good.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Lakers trail by 6. Outside Rondo. Kicks to James. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 9 points for LeBron.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Nuggets lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion, love. Like that is the thing I play. Like when I know 4, 6, 7 years old. I don't know. Like basketball is always in my life. There's like, I think it's passion. I think it's passion.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
And we know energy and effort go hand in hand, and they won't be denied playing with a bunch of energy, easily coming up with those offensive rebounds, too.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. JaVale McGee is out there with Chandler. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Rajon Rondo, and it's Stevenson in at the 3 side. That free throw missing. Clark, we know you were a great athlete. Would you have enjoyed playing at the pace we're seeing in today's NBA style?
I hope I could have played in today's game. Again, I was not an uber athletic guy, athletic enough to get things done on the court, was a skilled basketball player more than a great athlete. So the athleticism of today might have challenged me a bit, but I still think I could have played and been effective in today's game.
I agree. Good on the second free throw.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Hernan Gomez with the ball. Pass to Porter. Here's Thomas. Rebound the Lakers.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball from there.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Rajon Rondo. And so Thomas will bring it up for the Nuggets. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland, taking on the Trailblazers. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, some have nicknamed center Nikola Jokic the Joker, and he does have a lighthearted approach. He said, "This is not a job. I'm enjoying the game like a game of pickup basketball in my hometown." That's the mentality. No pressure. It's just a game. He feels that staying calm helps him succeed. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Now here is McGee following the miss by Jokic. Stevenson outside. Got a piece of it. McGee dishes to Bullock. Chandler the pass to Bullock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the Spurs, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Now here is Harris. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Takes the 13-footer, and Jokic wide open. He shoots. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Jokic has got 5.
Jokic has such nice instincts for a big guy. Knows exactly when to shoot off the catch.
Here's Stevenson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. He's been dominant over the last month. 12th in rebounding, 13th in steals. And of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. And that one misses.
When Lance Stevenson is focused, he's very dangerous, has a ton of talent, good, strong physical body, athletic, versatile. He does a lot of good things out there.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Denver. Will Barton comes in for Porter. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Chandler. Brandon Ingram comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the second free throw, good. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
And here is Ball after Gary Harris made that last three-pointer. Ball, the pass to Kuzma, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
The 9-foot shot. Here's Jokic. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. The 3 from Thomas, and again Denver with the triple.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now, here's Ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Man, I like Ball's fantastic body control there. Really hard to knock him off balance. He's really quite good at converting shots through contact for such a young player.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And Jokic, Greg, said he was a fat point guard until he got taller.
Well, even now, Kevin, Jokic, not the most chiseled physique, but the point guard background makes sense. His playmaking for a center is off the charts.
Now here's Barton. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Here's Ingram. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Paul, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense. Nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Here's Millsap. McGee with the block. And here is Ball. 7 points in the game. And Kuzma slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
McGee, the pass to Ingram. That puts them in the lead. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Denver's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Stolen by Ball. One-on-one fast break. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, that looks good whenever Ingram rises for the jam. Flushing it home in the face of the opposition. Poster.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Denver calls timeout.
And, you know, last year the Denver Nuggets were dominant from behind the arc. I mean, 6th in the league in three-pointers made, 7th in three-point percentage.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Lakers, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, Denver, 2.5 games back.
And, you know, for the Lakers, you know, this happens every year. A team outperforms expectations early. You wonder, is this just an anomaly or is this something they can sustain?
And what'll be interesting to me is to see if they can keep it up. I mean, but you're right. It's very early in the season.
And Clark, for the Nuggets last season, they in general shot pretty well from the field.
Well, you take a look at the rotations they rolled out, Kevin. Always had an outstanding shooter or two on the floor and generally employed good shot selection, so that adds up to nice numbers.
Shot to stop the run.
Now, it's up to Kuzma to play with the kind of heart and hustle on defense that's required. And he's versatile at that end of the floor.
Let's go. Hart, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. 7-point differential. Millsap misses.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, they can't find anything. They're lost right now. Everything working against them.
Second chance shot. Kuzma pulls it in.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Plumlee is checked in for Denver. The Nuggets trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
You know, these second-round picks that sometimes emerge as outstanding players, Will Barton, a case in point. As a matter of fact, he can give you the handbook for being an outstanding second-round pick because he's really pretty good at just about everything you need to do on the basketball court.
And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Nuggets.
They are shooting the lights out from beyond on really limited attempts. So you have to think they ought to feed those hot hands on the perimeter and see if they can keep this thing going.
Thomas down low. He's covered by Ball. On the wing, Harris. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 4 assists in the game. And talking about Barton, you look at the body type, the game that he plays, Clark, well built for the modern era of pro basketball.
Yeah, especially since he's added some strength, Kevin. He can guard 1 through 3. You can't push him around as much as you once could. And, of course, this guy does not lack for confidence.
And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
And you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Kuzma can't get it to go. The Nuggets trail by 4. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and it's off from three-point range.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 8. Barton kicks to Harris. Five on the clock. With some arc. Second shot opportunity. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I love how crafty Jokic is. You know, he basically baits defenders into committing the foul once he gets deep position.
And Nikola Jokic, boy, the addition of that three-point shot, Clark, has really opened up things for his offense.
Without question, Kevin. Already a great passer. Now that he can stretch the defense, the passing lanes become wider for him. Also, the driving lanes open up for his teammates. So very difficult to take away everything when Jokic is knocking down perimeter shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
You know, one of the things I like about Jokic's game is that he's a great passer for a center, and in many ways his game reminds me of Vlade Divac's.
Lyles checked in for Gary Harris. The Lakers also with a sub. LeBron, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. So he gets them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
The pass to Hart. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Having now been a head coach for 5 full years, 2 years with the Kings, 3 with the Nuggets, Malone's had his fill of inexperienced rosters and has done a reasonably good job with them.
Now here's Barton. Shoots over Kuzma. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter. Not easy to stop somebody this deep inside.
And it's great to see how Malone's been able to develop these young players.
Yeah, it sure is, because I think the players have a lot of respect for him. They play hard for him, certainly, and they see he's willing to make adjustments. I think he does a nice job adapting his style to his personnel.
The first one falls. Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. He's off on the second. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. No good on the free throw. Lakers last season hoped to compete, but that wasn't the case, Clark, as we saw. They'll look to do better this season.
Well, you look at last season, end of the year, 11th in the West, learned about the direction they'll grow as a team, and played at a very high pace, and I can expect Showtime to be back in full swing this season and in the coming seasons.
He hits the second from the line. You know, every coach talks about playing team basketball, Clark. When it comes to the fans, they really come out to see the stars. What do you think is the psychology behind that?
Well, I think fans enjoy elite players and great talent across any sport, but they also recognize that team play is critical to winning. So I think it's a combination. Fans, I think we've got to give them a little more credit. Sure, they want to see the stars play, but they want to win, and they know to win, teams have to be about team basketball, not just highlighting and enjoying the stars.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Thomas finds Jokic. Back to Thomas. Pulls up. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Thomas got 10. Lakers leading by 6. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Here's Hart. He's got 8. Pass to Kuzma. Shoots the 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence. And he's got great range, too.
Murray against Ingram. That's tipped. Plumlee, the pass to Jokic. Thomas. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Loved how they guarded that layup. Didn't make it easy, which I think is why he missed it.
And it's Ingram missing.
Great look, but he couldn't finish. Everything but is how we say that. Surprising, since the defense was very pedestrian.
The Nuggets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Porter's checked in for Mason Plumlee. And then for Los Angeles, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Reggie Bullock comes in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This Denver Nuggets team was really superb offensively. 6th in the league in points, and they did it with a fun style to watch.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 5. Here's Hart, right wing. Bullock kicks to LeBron. Clock at 6. And James throws it down.
And when James gets going, there's no stopping him. Just a dynamite scorer who feels he can get any shot he wants.
The Nuggets trail by 11. And watching the Nuggets last year, really one of the most entertaining teams in the league.
Well, the faster pace, I think, a big part of that, Kevin, especially around mid-year when they really committed to playing faster. They've got a lot of young, exciting players, which leads to exciting plays. And that's really what the fans like to see.
And the dunk by James.
And you got to get out in front of James in transition. When you don't, he will punish you with that speed.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Denver. Pass to Jokic. And Chandler sends it back, but he recovers it. Jokic inside. Chandler on him. And the turnover again by Denver. Juan Hernan-Gomez, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And the Lakers also making a change. Lance Stephenson's checked in for Hart. 50 seconds left to play in the first half. Murray against Stevenson. Outside Rondo. Over to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Bullock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the Denver Nuggets probably would have made the playoffs last year if their defense, Clark, had performed as well as their offense.
Well, simply put, dead last in opponent's field goal percentage. Very few teams with that stat ever make the playoffs. Some of it's perhaps scheme, but most of the time it's about attitude and effort and personnel. That's not going to get it done in the robust and tough West.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Denver. And so Bullock nails both of them.
Solid trip from the line right there. Knocked him down, and it was easy.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray kicks to Thomas. Here's the 3. Chandler with the rebound. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Nuggets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Thomas against Rondo. On the wing, James. The shot, no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Tyson. Looks like 2 different teams after the loss. What's the difference?
Well, we just can't allow them to stay around close. You know, last night we had a letdown. Tonight we got to do a better job of getting down, staying our ground, playing defense, and taking advantage of this game.
Tyson, thanks a lot for your time. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Please, a hand at home for them. Clapping for yourselves. Oh. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half of basketball. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie, giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
The Denver skyline looking absolutely gorgeous tonight as we return to the Mile High City. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by James.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Lakers leading by 14. Murray and Harris, the guards. Martin and Millsap at the small and power forward spots. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the center position. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Those are facts, man. I mean, if he's sliding his feet just a skosh, the refs are going to whistle him for it.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
LeBron against Barton. Now here's LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Here's Murray after the basket by Los Angeles. Barton surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
And this is why Jokic is a star in this league. I mean, he's a top-tier center, and he can carry a team when he needs to.
James kicks the ball. Over Millsap. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's 11 points for Lonzo Ball. The Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Murray. He has 7. Pass to Jokic. Some solid defense from Ingram. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Ball. Rebound by Murray.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Well, he was the 6th pick in the draft not too long ago, Jamal Murray, and started slowly, which can happen for a lot of young guys. Shooting percentages were down, turnovers up, but everybody knew he could still shoot.
Here's Kuzma. Lakers working the ball around now. And stolen by Barton. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Murray outside. He kicks it to Harris. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Harris. 17 points for Jokic. Los Angeles leading by 13. And Clark discussing Murray. This is a guy with truly deep range.
Yeah, in the gym range, Kevin, and his shooting motion stays consistent no matter where he shoots the ball from. I think his best trait, shooting the ball, is one that every team craves.
Now here's Murray. The pass to Jokic. Ball against Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Denver.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Kuzma. He's got 11. It's James atop the key. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
And he makes the first.
You know, we're over a year now into the Magic era of the Lakers front office, and Magic showed no hesitation shaking things up with trades, and I think he also did a solid job in the draft as well.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And this Lakers front office, I think almost every fan, Clark, would be pleased with the job they've done.
I agree. I mean, they didn't have a ton to work with and made the right moves. I mean, yeah, there were a couple of bumps along the way, but still ended up landing some outstanding free agents.
Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him from the arc. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. And take a look at this list. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. Jokic is third.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. You can't play it any better than that, Greg.
LeBron dishes to Ingram. To the left side wing. And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. Here's Barton. And the rejection by James. And they get it back. Another shot. And Barton gets it to go on the assist by Jokic.
It's obvious that Barton's jump shot has come a long way. Right now, he's pretty solid at catching and shooting.
James finds McGee. And here is Ball. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And it's Jokic in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, it's surprising that he clunked that one. I mean, especially since the defense was nowhere to be found.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. A 20-plus rebounding game is not something we get to see very often, Greg.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, not a lot of effort put forth on defense there. I mean, I think he's definitely got to play up on him more and off the screen in that situation.
Here's Ingram. The wing jumper off target.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot. Has to be disappointing seeing him miss that one, Kevin. I mean, the defense wasn't bad, but still, I think he needs to convert from there.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Barton outside. In the corner, it's Harris. Now the dish to Millsap. Shoots over McGee. And the shot is long.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard. Boy, he's been excellent thus far, Kevin, but it still hasn't been enough to get them the lead.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And with the playmaking in Denver's front court, point guard Jamal Murray is free to hunt his shot. Very comfortable playing off the ball.
Big group substitution here for Denver. Plumlee is checked in for Jokic. Lyle comes in for Paul Millsap. Porter's checked in for Gary Harris. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Jamal Murray. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. And you look at Jamal Murray's assist numbers, he's more like a two-guard.
Well, he's kind of a combo, 6'4", 6'5"-ish, but you can't have enough shooting, and he's got a quick trigger. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Lakers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
On the free throw, no good.
Look at Mason Plumlee. He's a throwback big in my mind. You're not going to see him stretch the floor. That's not what he does. He has a hard time from the free throw line, certainly, but his size, effort, activity, really valuable to this team.
The Nuggets trail by 15. Barton kicks to Lyles. Outside Porter, and stolen by LeBron. Outside Rondo. On the wing, Stevenson. Over in the corner, Chandler. Off target from outside. And talking about Plumlee, what he gives you often fails to show up on the stat sheet.
Well, you know, the thing I like about him is his hustle. He makes those extra possession plays, those activity plays. He's tough, doesn't need the ball to be effective, and the other thing he does better than most big guys in the league is run the floor.
James on the follow. LeBron's got 21 in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Lakers leading by 15. And Stevenson kicks to Rondo. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. 8 points for Rajon Rondo.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
And finished off by LeBron.
There's a nuance to the passing skill of Rondo. He just is able to whip that ball around to the open man.
Denver's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Rondo against Thomas. The teardrop falls in. Thomas got 15 points.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Hart the pass to Rondo. Floats it up for James. It's stolen by Lyles. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nuggets making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Thomas down low. He's covered by Rondo. Chandler comes with the double team. The wide open look for Plumlee. And again, it's Denver.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, and you know, it looks effortless, easy, silky smooth, textbook shooting form. Man, that's nice.
Now, here's Stevenson. He gets it in there. 5 points in the game. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter of the game. Thomas kicks to Barton. Back to Thomas. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
Now here's Stevenson. 5 points in the game. Plumlee with some nice D. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
This Laker team led by LeBron didn't need a lot of time to adjust to one another. Greg, a great start to the season for them.
You would think with all the youth and the vets, they would need some time to gel. Team has got off to a hot start, though, and their focus has been terrific. Not a surprise LeBron has everyone falling in line.
The first free throw is good.
Yeah, I've got mad respect for the way Barton carries himself. I mean, he's a terrific teammate. He does everything he can to impact winning.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so he hits both. Los Angeles leading by 13. Here's Rondo, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Denver.
And like the physicality he brings to the floor, outstanding at drawing fouls while shooting.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Rondo drops them both. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Porter looking it over. And great with Michael Porter, combining the length, athleticism, and scoring ability. He's a rare prospect.
I mean, in high school, he was the #1 prospect on a lot of people's lists. Had the back injury in his only year of college, but everyone knew what he could do when given the chance.
And he knocks down the first one. And Michael Porter, he has the natural attributes of an elite scorer.
He's got incredibly deep range. You could see that all the way back in high school. Almost automatic for mid-range. And as he adds strength, he'll become a force inside as well.
And Porter drops them both. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Rondo against Thomas. Lobbed up there for Chandler.
He is just brilliant in that pick and roll. Rondo does a great job of cutting passes through the porous defense.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Buries it from three-point range. Hernan Gomez has got 9. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Rondo scanning the floor. Kicks it to Chandler. Down low, Porter with the steal. To the middle, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And, you know, there you see the instincts of IT, sensing when his man is broken free and then getting the ball there on time.
Rondo drives in. Here's Stevenson, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Stevenson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Thomas. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Hart is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Lance Stevenson. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Bullock in at the 3. And here is Los Angeles now. Isaiah Thomas unable to get his last shot to go. Back to Hart.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Now here's Barton. Defense right on him. Rondo against Thomas. 6 to shoot. Barton outside from downtown. Offensive rebound. Plumlee. McGee with the block. Los Angeles leading by 14. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rondo. The shot, no good. Excellent D from Thomas. Up top, Barton. Thomas against Rondo. Thomas dishes to Plumlee. Shoots over McGee. That doesn't go in either for Plumlee.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Here's McGee. Basket counts. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Plumlee gets it to go on the assist from Thomas. Thomas got his 8th assist in the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now here's Stevenson. Hernan Gomez covering. Thomas against Rondo. Pass to Bullock. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Hernan Gomez. Harris is checked in for Will Barton. And Murray's subbed in for Thomas. The Lakers also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Ingram comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Both free throws good from McGee. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Murray against Ball, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Millsap. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's what we call waiting room there. I mean, Millsap showing how strong he is finishing through contact.
Murray against Ball. Pass to Kuzma. The three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Lakers lead by 17.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. Wide open look here for Murray. No good off the front iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Millsap with the steal. And stolen by Kuzma. McGee with no one around. And another three for the Lakers.
And piling on to that big lead, we know he has the range late on the defensive reaction.
Yeah, and you really can't afford those kinds of lapses. I mean, not when facing a hole or a deficit like this.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Shooting one.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Ball against Murray. Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Here's Kuzma, and he comes up with the deuce.
You know what? At 6'9", Kuzma is a terrific athlete, and he's very good at using that size and athleticism to knife through the defense.
Now here's Jokic. Shoots over McGee. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Murray against Ball. Down low and stolen by Murray. Porter in the corner. Murray kicks to Harris. Shot clock at 6. The three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And it's Ingram missing. The Nuggets trail by 19. Harris kicks to Murray. Back to Harris. Now Murray. Pulls it up. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lakers leading by 19 points. And there's the pass to Ball. The shot, no good. Murray with the defensive effort. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. To the paint. That's good from Harris on the assist by Murray. And it's 8 points for Gary Harris.
The inside game of Harris continues to get better. He's effective at finding spots inside to score from.
Ball against Murray. Here's McGee. Rebound by the Nuggets.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Harris outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Ball. Here's Kuzma. And it's Ball in the corner. Los Angeles with another miss. The Nuggets trail by 17. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nikola Jokic has great size and mobility. He's very good at forcing the defense's hand and drawing the foul.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Will Barton, he's checked in for Porter. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Los Angeles calls timeout. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He gave them props for their defense. He said, the defense has been outstanding. Keep pressuring them, forcing turnovers, and we can win this one. Guys?
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now, doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
Now here is Harris. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Lakers leading by 17. Kuzma kicks the ball. Passes it to James. And stolen by Harris. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Murray with the ball. And that one drops.
You can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. I mean, he really turns on the Jets in the open floor. You got to get in front.
Here's James. Ingram outside with the shot. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got his 7th assist in the game.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Now here's Ingram, following the miss by Paul Millsap. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. James, the pass to Kuzma. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him. And McGee kicks the ball. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nuggets. Murray outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 20.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Ball kicks to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Harris. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now, here's Ball. To the left wing. A wide open look here for Kuzma. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Here's Barton, and stolen by LeBron. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And stolen by LeBron. One-on-one fast break. Here's Hart, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Denver Nuggets. Gentlemen. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
Now here's Barton. Murray outside. Back to Barton. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet out. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Lakers the other way. First free throw is good. That one misses. The Nuggets trail by 18. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And it falls over the rim and in. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Jokic is such a developed offensive player. He's really good at taking advantage of these mid-range spots.
Hart kicks the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Gary Harris coming into the league, I think a lot of people thought he'd just be a Velcro guy. He's a smaller guard who plays with intelligence and great effort, but he's a lot more than that, folks. This guy has a lot of game.
First free throw is good. And talking about Harris, that huge contract extension he signed, it really shows how valued a player he is.
Yeah, he's a two-way guy, Kevin. I mean, he's improved every year. He's got the fundamental foundational skills that I think will lead to a very long career. He's accountable. He's humble. He's a low-maintenance guy.
The Nuggets trail by 18. Out to the right wing. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his third foul of the game.
Timeout.
A different look for Denver. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Jokic. Trey Lyles comes in for Paul Millsap. And it's Juan Hernan-Gomez in for Murray. And then for Los Angeles, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Stevenson comes in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. .133 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harris against Rondo. 6 to shoot. Harris passes to Lyles. Here's Plumlee, and he gets the bucket. Plumlee's got 10 points in just the second half.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And in a 3-game season series, They take the first two, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
Now they've got their sights set on that sweep, Greg, 3-zip. And given what's going on in the first two games, my guess is that's what's going to happen.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. A different look for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Plumlee. Millsap comes in for Trey Lyles. And Murray subbed in for Juan Hernangomez. The Lakers also making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Chandler. James comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, frustrating to say the least. I mean, don't even know why they're trying anymore. This one is a wrap.
Ball with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, what was the defensive focus individually and as a team, and how do you think you guys executed it?
It's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it's a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
Road wins do tend to be more precious. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.